Us Reese here in the city of Norwalk, California. Guy into strength and conditioning gym, catching up with lightweight boxer Carlos Morales. He's taking on Mercito Gesta on November 14th at the Belasco Theater in Los Angeles, California. Couple weeks away, Carlos. Actually, a month away for your fight. How's everything going?
A little bit more than a month, but everything's going well according to plan.
You're taking on Mercito Gesta, a two-time world title challenger. He fought for the world championship belt against Linares and Miguel Titero Vasquez. Are you familiar with his style? Have you been following his career? What can you tell us about Mercito Gesta?
I've been watching him fight since he was with Top Rank, when he fought Miguel Vasquez at the MGM Grand, I think it was in Vegas. He's a good fighter. He was a solid fighter then, and I still think he's a good fighter. That's why we chose him to fight him next.
At the time, he was an undefeated fighter fighting the current. Miguel Vasquez was the world champ back then. What was your opinion about that fight overall? It looks like Miguel Titero Vasquez dominated that bout. The inexperience on Gesta's side, was he ready for that type of challenge against Titero Vasquez?
Well, Titero Vasquez was a difficult fighter to fight. You know, he hits and runs a lot. So I can understand how it became a difficult fight for Mercito, but at the end of the day, Miguel Vasquez came out victorious that night.
How many southpaw fighters have you fought? When you fought Alberto Machado in Puerto Rico, was he the first southpaw fighter that you faced?
As a professional, I think I don't know how many southpaws I fought, to tell you the truth, but it's been quite a few. Well, Machado, his length and his awkwardness of fighting was what threw me off at first, but then I adjusted to his style, and then we made an adjustment.
And since then, he's lost 2 fights against the champ now, Andrew Cancio. What do you think of Alberto Machado moving up now to the lightweight? Is there a possibility you guys could fight each other again?
Well, I would definitely love a rematch with Machado if the opportunity does happen. And I felt like he was too big for 130, and making weight is what caused him to lose those 2 fights.
Mercito Gesta is coming off his first KO loss against Juan Antonio Rodriguez back in March at the Avalon Theater in Hollywood. Did you see that fight? You have 2 consecutive KO victories after your 2 consecutive losses as well. How do you think a fighter like Mercito Gesta reacts to his first KO loss?
Well, I'm sure that pace is gonna mess up his head for a bit. You know, hopefully he's 100%. So when I do fight him, he gives me his best effort. But that could definitely mess you up for a bit, you know. But I was there live when he fought
Okay.
I forgot the guy's name.
Juan Antonio
Rodriguez. I was there, and he was dominating Rodriguez in the beginning, except he kind of got tired. And he also didn't make weight. I believe he came in at 137, 138. So you could tell he was a little drained, making the 135 pounds. And hopefully he's taking it that serious for this fight, because I'm going to come after him. At
the time, you didn't have any fights, because you had actually fought once right after your fight against the Nicaraguan guy, Alvarado. At that time, did you think you could possibly face someone like Mercito Gesta at the end of this year?
No, I didn't know what the future holds for me at 135, but I just knew I was going to be stronger, and I was going to feel better at that weight. So I've proven it. My last 2 fights, I knocked the guys out, so that tells you that I am stronger at 135.
Give the fight fans a brief summary of what your day was like today with your strength and conditioning.
Oh man, today was a hard day. I still feel it, a little sore now.
Okay.
We have strength and conditioning twice a week. Right now it kind of tempered down. We don't do too much weight. More explosive.
You want to elaborate what type of workouts you were doing?
More like explosive workouts.
Okay.
But he definitely kicked my ass today.
Was it legs? I'm asking you, I got to see it, but I want you to tell the fight fan the type of workouts that you were doing. Legs, arms.
Arms, everything you could think of the body, I worked out to there. Yeah.
How could the fight fans be able to watch? Give the fight fans some details about Fight Night on November 14th.
I believe the fight is gonna be streamed Facebook Watch. I'm not too sure yet, or the Zone. I'm not too sure. They haven't quite confirmed that to me, but you guys can't miss it.
You get to fight at the venue where you've had. You've been very successful at the Belasco Theater. Fights with the likes of Anel Negron, Lobito Guevara. Luis Franco, what does this venue mean to you, and why is it that you've been so successful fighting at the Belasco Theater?
I have never lost in the Belasco Theater, to tell you the truth.
What's your record overall over there?
I don't know. I started when the first LA fight night. I started there. I was the first one there.
Okay.
I believe I fought Santiago Guevara. We were the first ones.
Right, and that's when I first started interviewing you.
Yeah, that was the first interview. And I believe I got like 6 or 7 fights won at the Belasco, which is I'm kind of glad that I'm fighting near home, so most of the fans and supporters could just make it down to Belasco Theater and watch me perform that night.
Carlos, before I let you go, last question: do you see yourself fighting for a title eliminator sometime next year? Are your goals to still fight for the world title belt?
Well, definitely. That's why I'm still in the game. I want to fight for a world title, and I'm not gonna let that opportunity go. I haven't had the chance to fight for a world title, but I know beating Mercito Gesta and putting it on my resume is gonna definitely open doors for me to fight for a world title soon.
There is a fighter, a prospect, an undefeated prospect trained by Robert Garcia. When you fought Ryan Garcia, he was an undefeated. He's still an undefeated prospect. What about fighting someone like Hector Tanahara in 135 pounds?
Hector Tanahara, well, I don't know. If he's a world champion, then we'll hunt him down. But I don't think he's close to
right.
fighting for a world title. So he's not on my list right now.
So you're aiming at the top 5 contenders.
Top 15 contenders. Whoever want to give him a chance to fight for a world title, then that's who we're hunting down.
We're talking about Lomachenko. There is Comir is fighting Teofimo Lopez pretty soon. Do you see yourself fighting the winner of those two?
I got to get over Mercito Gesta on November 14, and then I could definitely look forward to fighting for a world title or a title eliminator.
If Mercito Gesta were to watch this video, what would you say to him a month away from Fight Night?
Be ready, I'm coming for you. Nah, he's a nice guy. I got to meet him yesterday.
Okay. Was there a media day yesterday?
We had a Ring TV report, I think it's called.
All right.
So we did face off and we did some interview questions. He's a nice guy, but he's on the way of what I'm trying to accomplish, and I'm in his way of what he's trying to accomplish.
Right.
So you definitely don't want to miss the fight November 14th.
You guys hadn't talked to each other before? You hadn't met face to face?
I seen him at the WC amateur tournament. Said hi to him, but I didn't think I was gonna fight him. So I just said hi to him. But I got to meet him and do a face-off with him, so it was pretty exciting. There
you go, Mercito, if you watch this video and you just heard what Carlos said, just be ready, give the fight fans a great show. Thank you very much, Carlos, and we'll see you on Fight Night. Ladies and gentlemen, November 14th at the Belasco Theater. Do not miss this fight. It'll be live streamed on Facebook Watch and ringtvlive.com, I believe. Thank you very much, Carlos. We'll see you then.